Dyslexics, I'm going to tell you my story on how I learned how to calibrate my own dyslexia. This may be a several-part series. Hi, I'm Ryan. I have dyslexia, and I use tools to calibrate my dyslexia. I have an amazing community of people that are going through the same thing that I'm going through, and it's great. And I create videos every single day, so make sure to follow me to be a part of the community. I'm going to tell you my story on how I learned how to calibrate my own dyslexia. And it was by accident. What? This story is wild because, this happened in my late teenage years. I was going down the wrong path, and, group of mentors came into my life and, changed the trajectory of my life. However, what they were not aware of and what I wasn't aware of until I was in my 30s, I was, when I was young, I used to smoke a lot of cannabis with my friends and would never go to school and things of that nature. I kind of gave up on school. But what I didn't realize then is that when I smoked too much cannabis, I started to get psychotic episodes. And psychosis is where you start seeing hallucinations or hearing voices, or you see you have delusions. And cannabis, if not taken in the right dosage, can induce psychosis. And in my family, we have a history of having bad reactions to cannabis. And I mean, in a dyslexic mind, in an ADHD mind, my brain is already hyperactive and, with dopamine. And then when you add other drugs to induce more dopamine production, it becomes a party in your brain. And not the good kind, because psychosis brings on anxiety. I believe that those episodes were real for 10 years because I didn't know that I had induced psychosis. I literally locked myself in my house for 5 years or so, not leaving and going anywhere. And a lot of which I still don't do today. I don't really go out much. After all of that happened, I rarely go out to social settings because I was legit feared for my life. I thought all of my friends were going to come and kill me. And I believed it for 10 years. All my relationships, for those 10 years were all tainted with that, perception that those episodes were real. And even though I didn't smoke weed, I was too afraid to smoke it. I developed such an untrust for individuals around me. So what does this all have to do with dyslexia? You have to stick around for part 2. Make sure to follow me.